Hi guys, my name is Mutumba Amisi. I want to share with you my progress on the assignment concerning the pivot table and pivot chart. Being a teacher professionally, I just collected this data. It's having around 30 rows, and it's for my learners having the subjects with their grades, and the column side has student ID, first name, last name, the subjects like biology, chemistry, physics, mathematics, English, ICT, geography, and agriculture. Just have to analyze and look at this data using the pivot table and the pivot chart. So when I click on this table, now bring the table design, and I've named this table as Senior 3 results, and the worksheet is end of term result for Senior 3. So now what I'm going to do is to insert a pivot table. So when inserting a pivot table, I'll just come to insert button, then to bring pivot table, recommended table, select pivot table. Then on inserting the pivot table, it's going to bring this dialog box here, and I'm going to select the new worksheet. Then I'm going to select OK, and there is my blank worksheet. And here I have the fields for pivot table. We have the columns that indicated there. We have the drag field area, the field has columns, values, and rows. So I may be interested in searching for some learners and get track of the performance. And maybe I'm just going to consider the last name here and make it to be amongst the rows. And the moment I do that, here comes the labels. That's the last name, Abbas, Adam, Anderson, Asman, Bashir, and so on and so forth. And if I'm interested in searching for the results, which I know values, probably I'm interested in knowing biology, how are they performing in biology. This is so far what I am going to have. Just to pick one subject from the main table. And when it comes to inserting probably another subject, like I may choose to say I want to have physics as well, put it there, or maybe I can select it, and it is picked obviously from there. And then I try to compare the biology and the physics performance. So if I am interested in physics, then I can drag and remove biology, take it back. Then we go back now to physics. So how can I insert a chart here? I'll simply go to the design here. And then I select chart here. When I select chart here, it has already brought the recommended charts, the class study charts. If I want the class study chart, if I want the state chart, it can as well go So I'll have my clustered chart, and then I'll say yes. And then this chart is obviously displayed. So I may try to add another chart. Maybe I'm interested in having two charts. One is a column chart, another one maybe a pie chart. And then when I come here, let me first work on this. If I want maybe to sort, maybe just trying to be interested in, because here it has selected everything, maybe just interested in probably having values that are equal to a certain amount or greater. Maybe I'm interested in knowing the people who got above the average. If the average is 50, so I may say greater than average. Then in physics, I may put there greater than the average. If the average is 50%, I'm searching for that. And when I say okay, it will filter everything. And then here I find that the following people, Abbas, Adam, and so on and so on, they have got above the average. So I tried also to analyze and say, who are those ones indeed who just failed? At least then maybe less, have maybe less than 15. Those ones must have failed. Then I'm trying to look at the following people here. Usman Bashir, Bendas, Catherine. Those ones have performed poorly. That is how I can deal with a column chart with the help of my pivot table. So if I want to maybe insert another type of chart here, maybe I'm interested in adding a pie chart. If it is a pie chart, I may decide to take a 3D kind of pie chart, which is that, and I'm going to select okay. So that way it's going to pick that, and then so far that's my chart, which I'm going to move below this. And being that the subject which was selected was still physics, it's also going to indicate physics performance. So this is my pie chart so far. That is done. And I may decide to add labels. And decide to add data labels here. And choose to have more options for it. And decide to choose best fit. And this is how this is done. These are so far the ones who have done poorly. That's below the average. So that is what I have to share with you. Thank you so much.